So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund.
And now, lining up for Borussia
Jim, who do you reckon
Dortmund,
is pivotal?
number 1.
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So we're up and running. Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva. And he's managed to get free. Bernardo Silva! Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Borussia Dortmund make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Tries to pass it through. Now that's well seen too. De Bruyne. Opts for safety. Good running, strong and purposeful. De Bruyne. It's Park Ji-sung. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Shoots! So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Makaleli. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played towards the other side. In with the challenge. Now here's the... Climbs up big! They've done it! That is his ton, and does he not know it? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Torres. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Borussia Dortmund fine. He has done it! They're back within reach!
is number 9.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah, and he's well positioned, and the shot! And again! It's in! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Borussia Dortmund grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Clark. Well, that is one way to stop him. De Bruyne. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and there's...
Oh, shooting chance! Has another go! They've scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
De Bruyne tries to play it through, and he plays one through. And this... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Could move up a gear here. Threads one in. Torres receives it in a wide position, and he whips it in. Cleared away, and that's been won straight back. Has a look and plays it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And claimed it back swiftly. Nicely weighted ball. That's Park Ji-sung. He is through. A header! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 15.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Clark, foot in. That's Park Ji-sung, and that could set him on his way. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres is on his own. Referee has just said play on. And there is the half-time whistle. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Borussia Dortmund have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Borussia Dortmund have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And the action is back underway. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. De Bruyne, real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Adams, that's a little off target. Looking for options for movement. There's a sharp little ball here. Park Ji-sung looking to run onto it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gets a good foot in there. Can he get onto this? And the finish! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
De Bruyne, and he's intervened well there. And the counter is on. That's a nicely shaped ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Played into the middle. Bernardo Silva! High and ultimately harmless.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
So,
15,
time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, Bernardo Silva. Coming on the field, number 10.
And that has left him in a heap.
Number 24.
And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Substitutions
He's
taking
slip
place.
through. This might spell danger. And the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 10.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Clark. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Park Ji-sung could try cutting inside here. Here it is, big header! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 24.
another change here.
Substitution in progress.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Header! That's going to go a long way. Borussia Dortmund have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Coming on the field is number 41.
Cross needs to be good. And a chance! He scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here. Park Ji-sung being withdrawn, but not without warm applause.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that. But now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 18, Musa Diab.
Showing great feet there. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. And he's there to clear it. Van Dijk. Makaleli being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
In by chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's in plenty of space here. Adams. Oh, this looks sharp. Just 5 minutes left. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Header comes in! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Alexander-Arnold.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's played into the chance! He's put it wide. Looking for the run. Oh, good shot at goal! Off the post! No, that's not troubling anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Diaby. Delivery from Diaby. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry
So many
tickets
thanks to
at
Jim
hand,
Beglin.
as
That's
it's
all we
to
have
announce
time
today's
for.
winning.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And this is now today's lineup.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. Lofted in. Big header! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund gain their reward with an early goal. And here's Ayew. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they've got rid. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. Bernardo Silva! Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's good running with the ball. Fatawu. Referee's given a throw. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It's a promising position. Oh, he's played it in low. James plays it short. Quality ball. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Can he finish? Oh, what has happened? And again! There's the header! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He gets big. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. James. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's in space and looking for options. Stood up well to him there. Oh, this is a great position. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's being shifted off it. And it's Fernando Torres looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vestergaard. And it's Pereira. Fatawu. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Ricardo Pereira. Fatawu. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Look at the space here. De Bruyne. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Alexander-Arnold with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Thomas. Thomas made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And Bernardo Silva! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
And now he has two.
Is number 20.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Bruyne. And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Welcome everyone.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we are back on the way. Bernardo Silva! It's bounced back off the post. He can get that clear. Makaleli. He's gone for goal! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Thomas. That's a throw. And that is a little undercooked. And it's De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Fernando Torres heads a shot! Without the best in the keeper. Good reason for optimism here. Chance! Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Winks. Now James.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Fatawu is onto it in a flash. And the counter is on. And he plays one through. Well, that is not the best ball. And she offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ball's gone out of play. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Borussia Dortmund still have the cards to affect this game. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Great vision. De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. Ayew. Leicester are looking to break at pace.
Might want to be careful there.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Climbs up big! And he's hit it too high.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Borussia Dortmund making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's someone renowned for...
Oh no, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in. Thomas. Winks. Aim forwards. Now it's Ayew. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball is over the line. He is through here. Here comes the cross. Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ricardo Pereira. And Fatawu aimed beyond the defence. Adams deals with that comfortably. And he thumps it clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Stolarczyk with the clearance. Bernardo Silva being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Number 7, coming on the field, number 10, Mavididi. Number 65, substitutions taking place.
Mavididi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
The goal scorer for Borussia
Well, I think we've
Dortmund,
reached the point when even damage
84
limitations
minutes
is no longer an option.
24, Palmer.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vestergaard. Winks. And Vestergaard. Okoli. And it's Winks. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And he's had a hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out? Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Stolarczyk trying to keep this in.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Surely now! No mistake! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Borussia
It's a mass
Dortmund,
exodus now.
after
Certain
90
sections of the
minutes,
stadium
is
are leaving in droves,
number 2,
and you can't blame them.
Van Dijk.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's got away, he's shooting! And he hits the net! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 2.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, no joy this time. De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. A lot of space ahead of him. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Thomas. That's the end. Borussia Dortmund, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Van Dijk just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. And that was very necessary. And he's there to retrieve it. Makaleli. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A header! Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Rooney deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
But he's forced to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Van Nistelrooy. Manchester United have it back and can go again. That is ended up in no man's land. Adams cuts out the pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Looking for options for movement. Rodri. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread neatly. That has not gone well. And he's had a hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Dixon. And he's only too happy to take that back. Cantona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Oh, really well played.
Owen. And it's claimed by the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass somewhat off target. Adams. And it's Rooney. De Bruyne. Nicely weighted ball. Park Ji-sung. And he whips it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Owen. Distributed tidily. Rooney receives it in a wide position. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold, can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mohamed Salah, and the finish! That could spell trouble, and another try! Goal! Arsenal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 39 minutes is number
They
8.
have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Pickford claims comfortable.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
De Bruyne goes on a run down the left wing. De Bruyne crosses. That's good defending, very good defending. The only breakthrough then came
There will
late
be
in the
1
first
minute
half
added
here,
time.
and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And he's there to make the challenge. Can he get it through? Mohamed Salah. Parkji shapes to shoot! Rodri. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of
With
it,
the owner
it
of
looks a
blue
fair
car
reflection of
parked
what we've all
outside the
seen,
stadium
Peter.
gate.
Some
Kindly
incisive
remove it,
play
as
one
it is about
side,
to be
battling
towed
qualities
away.
on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a
Substitution
minor
for
tweak
Manchester
maybe all it
United.
needs to change it.
Number 11,
Arsenal
Van Nistelrooy.
leading 1-0 at the
Coming
break.
on the field is
And the
number
game has
10,
already resumed here.
Fernando Torres.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Delivered across. Chance, surely! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Out towards the flank. Look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rooney! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's worked it through. It's a promising position. Rooney. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rooney. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rooney goes short, and he's gone backward here. And this is Rooney. Oh, nice touch. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Great vision. Bernardo Silva, not the most accurate pass. That pass isn't the best. And he welcomes it in. Dixon, looking for the run. Now it's Rooney. Now, can they get him away? And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Torres. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Threads one in. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good take in a good area.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Bruyne. Diaby. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Adams gets over and intercepts. Looking to play him in. Jorginho. Arsenal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That is ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it.
Chance for a shot! No mistake! Manchester United are back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Owen, can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All hands on deck for this one.
Cantona. Number 4, Williams Saliba.
De Bruyne with the short
Running
one.
on the field. Number 5, Harman.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. He won't be happy with that one.
There will be
Now it's
5
Diaby
minutes added time.
in the through ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He has found a way through. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Arsenal take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Makaleli. And time is up. Arsenal can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Arsenal really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Please have your
Good evening to you.
tickets at hand, as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.